I actually want to answer the definition of innovation. In my mind, the definition of innovation is doing something differently that achieves a far better outcome. And often your ability to do something different is made possible by breakthroughs in technology. More often it comes through breakthroughs in thinking, right? So just changing a process, reassessing a risk, deciding that the very well-defined problem that you need to solve actually isn't the problem that you need to solve, and discovering that if you solve a different problem, it's a much better outcome. And so innovation, in my mind, very rarely is purely a function of breakthrough technology. That's invention in most cases. And oftentimes you can harness invention to innovate. But this is why I say that everybody can innovate, because across the business, especially a business the size of Sage, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You have the ability to think differently, right? To really test whether the way something gets done, whether it's a process, whether it's technology, whether or not there's a way to do it differently that will achieve a far better outcome. All it requires is that ability to think differently, to really challenge the status quo. And this is why I believe so much in my particular leadership style. It also requires psychological safety, right? People have to be given some freedom. A big part of my leadership mantra is simply trusting people, right? You put people in a job because you trust them. And that trust needs to be broad, right? It needs to give them freedom to do things not according to a script that you've given them, right? But towards an outcome that you've given them. And that just creates a totally different culture when it comes to innovation. Everybody can innovate.